Right, so I've got my bucket with my slop. We don't need the fly wire. I don't think so. Oh, just from the feel and compared to the other one, yeah, it's a bit sloppy. Feels like silty clay in a way, sandy silty clay. Maybe it's in a way a bit of, could be a loam. I don't know if you can describe it as a loam, but we'll see. So we're going to put this in there. Now the question is, we know that the cellulose, when we had it around the walls, took about 3 weeks to get going, sort of thing, and then we got greening on the surface. Will we get even more greening because the iron is here, because we're therefore fixing more nitrogen? Would it be delayed? Will there be a delayed, or will it be faster? Will it like start greening in a week and a half or something, and then really get dark green? That sagey green will get so dark it will almost look black. Like a dark sagey green. There's so much growth and accumulation of iron and nitrogen that the actual thing will start to look black. They talk about a black surface horizon. Maybe it's not what you think it is. Maybe it is actually an organism that's so dense in its chlorophyll or chloroplasts, and they're so dark that it almost looks black. Everyone thinks it's charcoal, through the soil. Maybe it's not charcoal. Maybe it's a microorganism that's somewhat photoreactive. When it's on the surface it can react with the sunlight. When it's below, it doesn't get any sunlight and it's colourless. So you don't know that it's there. So only in soils where the iron level is, intermittent or in between, do you actually get to see that it's actually green. Other places you don't see that it's there. Other places it's so dark green that it's actually from casual observation, it just looks black. Well, this is so close there, it's almost, well, there's a lot of water in it, so it's going to drain. I was thinking, why did they do the next part? What I'll do, I might have some left over. I can do another separate pot, and therefore, if this goes well, I can then top the separate pot with a bit of orchid bark, and if maybe the plants then will go absolutely crazy, and that will basically be the simplest answer. White wood on the bottom, improved with its nitrogen fixing ability, improved with a bit of iron. You might want to play around with molybdenum, but be careful, it can be dangerous. Just a small amount of molybdenum, I reckon that's probably better than iron. Probably is the substitute for iron in some places. It has been mentioned before in certain books like the Mysteries of the Bog Forest, and one other element, I think, I've forgotten which one it is. There's only a handful of elements basically they talk about that can actually naturally fix nitrogen from the atmosphere. You might want to look them up. I have suggested this in the past, fellas. They always talk about a handful, they never really list them, I don't think, properly. Maybe there is in a book somewhere, but we've got to wait for Google books to hunt that down for us, I suppose. And you might want to go through the Eliza Mitchell things. Oh, okay, let's finish it. Oh no, still go. Anyway, well, I'll pause now and see how we go with the next bit.